Okay, this is Randy from the Metallic Onslaught. I am here with Joe, and as we wait for our chance to interview Vinny and Carmine, Appice and Appice, because we do differentiate the names, we remember to do that. I am here with guitarist Ethan Brosh.
Ethan Brosh.
Ethan Brosh, I'm sorry.
No worries.
This is kind of spontaneous, and so tell us a little about how did you get involved with these guys, you know?
Well, I'm a guitar player. I'm a solo artist mainly, and I was just looking for a record label to release my second instrumental record, and through my publicist, I got a contact to Carmine, because Carmine actually just started a brand new record label. It's called Rocker Records, and it was just perfect because they were looking for product, and I was just about to release my second album, and it just worked really well. So Carmine actually put out my second record. It's called Live the Dream.
Okay.
It's on his label now, and that was released almost a year ago.
Good deal.
And at the time, Carmine was doing here and there these Drum Wars shows. And the guitar player that was playing with him, or was about to play with him, unfortunately had a stroke. And, you know, he asked me to fill in for him. And, of course, you know, I did that. And we did some shows in, I think, Poughkeepsie in New York City and a few other places a few months ago. And here we are again.
Awesome.
And you played with Jakey Lee?
I have played with Jakey Lee, yes. I opened for him with my own band. I have my own instrumental band. And I toured a couple of years ago with Inva Malmsteen, and I did some shows with Michael Schenker. And just this past December, just a couple of months ago, we were out with Red Dragon Cartel, Jakey Lee's new project.
Right.
And we're out for, you know, I think 15 shows or so in like the East Coast, and going down to like Chicago and like Ohio and all kinds of places around that area. And yeah, and we're about to do a bunch more dates in April, just going from Miami, Florida, all the way to Ottawa, Canada. So yeah, good stuff. Jakey Lee is one of my...
Oh yeah, my first concert was actually Bark at the Moon Tour. Jake, you know, when it was his first big tour with Ozzy, and
I'm jealous.
Carmine was actually on drums that night. So
that's awesome, yeah. Well, we'll be playing Bark at the Moon later on tonight.
Very cool.
And Jakey Lee showed me all the secrets and all the tricks to playing Bark at the Moon.
Nice.
Yeah, was it easy to pick up the guitar parts for all the songs? All the different songs that you do in the Drum Wars show?
Yeah, picking up the guitar parts was not really a problem, but it is kind of challenging when you're playing with two drummers at the same time. It gets really loud up there. And not only that, but you're so used to hearing the songs a certain way on the record. You know, I've been playing them, some of the songs I've been playing for years, and I'm so used to them being a certain way, and then they just do all kinds of tricks that you don't expect, and it throws you off a little bit. So actually, the best thing to do is like, it's pretty much ignore them and just do your thing, and that has proven to be the best approach.
Nice.
Yeah.
How's the reaction been to the shows? I mean, how many shows has there been before this, or is this the?
It's not. This is the first time that we're playing after a little bit of a gap here, because it's not a consistent tour. It's something that, you know, we do a few dates here and there, in between all the other projects. So this is just the first one tonight. So
okay,
we'll just hopefully.
And then you're playing Rochester and Buffalo.
Buffalo and Rochester. So tomorrow's Buffalo, and then I think
that's at the Town Ballroom. If I'm
that sounds familiar. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good venue. It's one of my favorite places to go, actually.
Lakesiders in Rochester.
Very cool.
Which used to be the old Penny Arcade.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you play more shows after that, or is that just?
That's it for now, and I'm sure we're gonna book some more shows for the near future. So,
that's cool.
Yeah.
And then you said you're going back out with Jakey Lee.
Yeah, that's in April.
Very cool.
April 16th, we're in Miami, Florida, starting a stretch of a bunch more dates. Yeah.
So, what initially got you into playing guitar and, you know, rock and metal in general?
I'd say, basically, I found in my older brother had a bunch of like cassettes back in the day, and at some point I was going through his cassettes and I saw a cassette for Number of the Beast, Iron Maiden. And
that is like an awesome gateway right there, absolutely.
Exactly, yeah. So I saw that Eddie and I was just like 11 years old, you know. No one really got me into it. I just saw the cover that
is a very powerful image, and there's a lot going on. Have you ever had a chance to look at that picture on vinyl and really pick out the little details? Oh my God, it's insane.
It's amazing. I'll tell you something else.
Derek Riggs is a genius.
So Derek Riggs is now a very good friend of mine.
Awesome.
He did the cover for my first record.
Really?
Yeah. So I mean, I was just at his house a month ago when I went to NEM. So yeah, I mean, I had all the explanations from Derek Riggs about what everything is. Like when you look at the sleeve for Somewhere in Time, and it has all.
Oh yeah, even that. Like, yeah, that too. It's like there's a lot going on. It's the little details in his.
Yeah.
In his work.
You know, when you meet Derek Riggs, you realize that he really is Eddie. So, like, when you see his personality,
that is awesome.
He's quite a character, and he's a lot of fun.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what got me into it. You know, I just saw the Eddie that Derek Riggs did for Number of the Beast, and I just had to listen to it.
Right.
And
oh yeah.
I picked it up, and I was like, wow, this is awesome. And I asked one of my friends, so I asked him, like, how do Iron Maiden get their sound? Like, what does it sound like? What is it? And he was like, he told me, like, that's an electric guitar. And I was like, oh. Ooh, okay. Now I know what I need to do.
Yes.
So that was it.
That was it.
That was it.
Well, they're kind of rushing us here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to have to cut this short, but if you could get us your music, we would definitely play it.
Yes, we will absolutely play your music on our show.
I appreciate it very much. Thank you so much.
All right.
Thanks for the interview.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
All right.